Hello people, much requested, and I totally love the idea as well, because who in this generation does not have either a relationship or a situationship unless you are on a relationship detox, or of course you are consciously chosen single. No judgments, we all have our own reasons, causes, phases and choices. What are we doing today? We are going to look at what is this connection about, what are the current energies, where is this going, what is the future of this relationship. I'm not going to tap into the intentions directly, but it's more to do with who you are, who they are, where are you going, is it really worth it. Pretty much whatever spirit can tell us about this equation of yours. This could be complicated, this could be no contact, this could be a situationship, as it literally means everything, and a relationship, and of course a healthy relationship as well that you're in. So we have, as usual, 3 different piles. For this reading, again, I strongly recommend for such readings, just go with one pile. It is a general reading, of course, take what resonates and leave the rest. If you haven't yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you are a returning tarot pal, I absolutely love you, and I genuinely am grateful for your heart-filled love, for your amazing comments, and I'm always looking forward to it. I am shooting this introduction after I've already done the reading, so I want to give you guys a warning. Watch this with, if you're ready to hear the truth. Don't ask questions you do not want to hear the answer of. For tarot, that's a very honest answer. I will, of course, share everything with the intention of honesty, love, and help. Trigger warning, not every pile will have only rose-colored information. If you're not ready to hear the real hard truths, maybe you want to click away right now. But if you're ready for it, then we have some pretty interesting piles here. So your option 1 is Amethyst. Hold on a second, I think the lighting can be a little better. Is it better? Yes, I think it is. Okay. So your first option is Amethyst. Okay. The second option is Malachite Azurite. Okay. And your third option is Citrine. You can pause the video and take more time. In the description box and in the pinned comment, you will find the timestamps and all the other relevant readings, like the October monthly, who is your future spouse, the next 90 days in career, etc., etc. Don't forget to check the description box below. I will see you in your pile. Those of you who picked Amethyst, a stone of spiritual truth, a stone of spiritual awakening, and a stone which definitely helps when you are going through the dark night of the soul. Okay, we have a lot here. Let me first tell what cards are what, okay? This is what the relationship is, where the current energies are, what the intentions are, what you're feeling right now, what's going on, okay? This is where it's going. This is the final outcome. This is your guidance. This, of course, gives me more insight and, of course, has your further guidance, okay? So, where do we begin? Okay. I'm thinking it through because I have too many messages coming in and I'm trying to process the best way to give you this information. Let's talk about what you're feeling. If you know anything about tarot, you already know what this card talks about. This is the 3 of Swords. This is where the relationship is right now. Most of you are in no contact. Some of you have been ghosted. Some of you have been in an extremely off and on relationship. Some of you have had... Okay, so let me tell you whose pile this is not, so that you can click away in case that is your scenario, okay? If you've been in a long-term, stable relationship, this is not your pile, okay? Go back and you can pick another pile, okay? And I mean, what do I mean by a long-term, stable relationship? A relationship which has lasted 3 years, both parties have confessed their feelings. You've been in an actual, legit relationship. That's what I'm talking about, okay? If it is anything not, if it is like that, then this is not your pile. If you've been in off and on, if you've perhaps just met somebody once, perhaps just met somebody online, perhaps just been ghosted, you don't know what's happening, sometimes they come back, sometimes they share a lot of interest in you, they will say, okay, the best things possible that your heart wants to hear from them. But then somewhere that action is not being done. There's a consistent struggle, there's a consistent mismatch between what they are saying that they want to do versus what really happens in that relationship. This, darling, is your pile. Clearly, I see that you've had betrayals even before this relationship came in, okay? So, for many of you, for whatever connection you're watching this reading for, even before this relationship showed up, you were perhaps already, you've actually dealt with some deep, painful, romantic relationships before this, okay? And then you found this person, and this person leaves you genuinely confused. There is, in Hindi, there's a word called Maya. Rather, the word is Sanskrit, not Hindi. Maya is sometimes, of course, that, can you understand what a mirage is? This relationship feels like a mirage to me. And I'm going to sound sometimes tough love, but I'm a very honest reader when it comes to, I will speak exactly what I see. And I don't like the energy of this person. I do not like what's going on here. And I see the wounds of yours, which perhaps keep you hooked to this equation, because this darling is either an intentional player or a really, really wounded soul who unintentionally, hurt people. So I'm not here to bitch about that other person whom you're watching this reading about. But because you're the one who's watching this reading, it is my job, it is my absolute honest job to give you the right answer, to tell you what's going on, to help you move to the next stage of your life. So, there's an illusion. It consistently feels as if you're chasing a mirage. You can see water right ahead. You see this dreamy, loving personality who's the, you almost feel sometimes in your gut, okay, karmic is the word that I would like to use for it. Sometimes with certain karmics, we feel so sure, okay, about that vision that we keep seeing in our mind that we are not ready to look at what is happening right here, right now. This person, at least 5 to 7 times, anything between 3 to 7 times, has ghosted you, has just stopped texting you, has blocked you, has said that I will show up on this day but never showed up on that day. I will do this but didn't do that. There is an underlying deceit that your intuition repeatedly tells you, but you deny it. I know why you deny it, and we'll get to that in a minute. But Seven of Cups is not a negative or a positive card usually, but with this particular combination, I will not shy away from using the word. This personality is toxic for your mental health. And it is not them who are causing the pain, because I'll always be, I'll say it as it is, okay? You're holding yourself in a particular script. You keep painting them in a nicer picture, which keeps you hooked to that storyline. There's a storyline that you've made in your mind. Maybe you've watched too many twin flame toxic readings. I have made a very long rant on twin flame readings as to what's happening in the tarot community. Guys, number one, your twin flame does not ghost you. Please believe this, okay? Anybody who's trying to sell you anything else is giving you some, either they don't know or they are just trying to sell you something commercial. Twin flames don't ghost each other. Okay, twin flames are very respectful relationships. There is extreme honesty. You will not go through experiences of blocking each other out, of, those childish ridiculism that, yes, those relationships help you grow. Yes, those relationships are challenging. But please take one thing from this reading. Your twin flame will not be somebody who will give you mental health issues. This personality for this pile has given you legit mental health issues. I see people crying throughout the night. I see you question your worth. I hear somebody saying, you feel rejected by somebody who's legit just not even, to feel rejected, you have to first get into that mix, right? If you're feeling like this person repeatedly rejects me, or this person doesn't show up for me, or this person doesn't choose me, honey, they're not choosing themselves. They are not choosing themselves. They have so much internal shit to heal. It is not about you, but you've made it about you because you want them to be a different personality. This might shock some of you, and I will say it exactly as it is. Whatever description that you've painted of this personality, whatever illusion that you've made of them, they are nothing like it. So let's say you think that they are a very calm person, or let's say that you think that they are a very aggressive person, whichever script you believe in. They are not only different from it, but they are different in a way that you would be like, why was I thinking of this person like this? Okay, because there is a script that you've actually boxed them into and fit them into. It comes from an inner child mother wound. This pile has severe mother wounds. Some of you misjudge security and safety. That is why this is happening to you. Let me move on to why is this happening? Why has this person shown up? What is the lesson? Why did you have to get into this connection? To heal this. Okay, to heal this. Some of you have had mothers who are Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Some of you have had experiences which have made you think that anybody who can, maybe there's been a mirage that they've painted, that they're very good at taking care of their own life, that they're very good at, money, that they're very good at something that you're not good at. Let's say you think that you're not very good with money. They have shown you that they are fantastic with money. Let's say you're somebody who lacks discipline. They tend to show up as somebody, oh my God, I'm the most disciplined person. Maybe you are somebody who procrastinates a lot and they show themselves as workaholic. Do you get this drill? Right? Things that you think that you're not, you kind of have projected on them that they are, and now you think there's a script in that mind that feels like this person will complete me. This is my perfect match. This will work out because exactly this is what I want. You have sold that to yourself because of a mother wound, which desperately calls for your attention, which desperately needs you to heal. You're struggling with something which is not even your struggle. You're believing something about yourself, about your self-worth, which is absolutely false. Okay, you've built up I see some of you have literally lived a relationship. Have you seen those memes that he doesn't even know that I literally had 2 kids and then divorced him? And that's the kind of thing. You've lived a relationship in your own mind. This pile has not even waited for that other person's conversations to happen. And I'm laughing not because I'm laughing at you. I'm laughing because please understand that when you wake up from this illusion, you yourself will understand that this person came into my life because I needed to heal this, so that I don't keep on projecting my lack on another personality. Okay? I sense pain and I see your pain. This person has repeatedly made you feel, you question your reality sometimes. Okay? They will be like, those classic cases of, oh, I didn't call you, but you didn't call me back either. Oh, I did this, but you did this too. You get my point, right? And in your mind, because you've had this mother wound, you actually believe it. You start to sell yourself that story that they tell you that, yeah, you know what, they didn't do this, but I didn't do this too. How does that dilute what they're doing to you? Okay? And whether or not, 8 out of 10 times, maybe you've not even done it. That is also a situation, right? You've not even done half of the things. Some of you, I could hear that message come in. You have committed yourself to them without even an actual commitment. And you deserve better. Darling, you deserve better. Whoever has picked this pile, you deserve to get out of this struggling relationship. Whatever script has been sold to you by either some tarot reader, because I think you've seen too many tarot readings, or you've kind of, that wishful thinking has led to a place which you're struggling with, and you think this is what relationships are meant to be like. This is what is supposed to be like. It is not supposed to be like this. There is a inner child healing. I have the Page of Cups for you here. This child needs to focus on his passions, on believing and building himself, instead of waiting for this knight in shining armor personality that you've painted them to be. Okay, because they're not. First of all, let me tell you, if you want a knight in shining armor, this person is not a knight in shining armor. I will always say exactly what I see. This is not a knight in shining armor. He needs help or she needs help. Okay, this is a cold, ruthless, aloof, detached personality who needs help. And with the Justice card, which talks about karma, to me, this is a karmic which has come into your life to help you heal, face, and work on this inner child wound. This person has forgotten who they are. A lot of you have forgotten your own power. Since this relationship has started, some of you have perhaps gained a lot of weight. Okay, because certain kind of relationships, you tend to start gaining weight. You eat a lot of junk. You don't take care of your, some sort of a physical ailment starts to show up in your body. And I'm not judging you from a place that I am being perfect. Guys, believe me, I've lived these kinds of relationships too. I know what they feel like. Okay, I know that illusion that sometimes they can create. Okay, I have been in relationships which I can empathize with you, and I understand that why we get into these equations. I'm not blaming you. I'm not judging you. I'm telling you what it is. What it is that they need you to stay hooked to them, because it gives them a certain amount of, when this personality is so lost, okay, as to where are they going in their life. They perhaps also are married for some of you, okay. Where are they going in life, that this obsessive love that you have for them, even if you're not talking to them, this is a very energetically strong person. Let me tell you that as well. They're very, very sharp. This is the Queen of Swords, honey. They know more than you know. Okay, and no matter how smart you think you are, they are 3x smarter. And even that makes you start to love them, and you start putting them in that pedestal, and you think that, oh my God, this is just such an amazing person. They are using that sense of knowledge to keep you hooked into this place of delusion. Okay, but more than them, it is never the other person who can keep us hooked if we are not trying to sell ourselves bed of roses. This relationship is here in your life to help you fix this, to help you work on this, to reach this potential. Do you see these birds moving in and out of the sun? Your solar plexus badly needs your attention. You know, with this pile, I sense a mother or a mother figure, this doesn't have to be an actual mother, who has consistently make you feel that whatever you will do, you will fail if it's not their approval. Okay, whatever you will do without their, I don't know why, suddenly I remembered a conversation that I had with my best friend, and she can vouch for you because she's heard this the most, by the way, that these, when I give this tough love, and hats off to her for facing it through, they come from a place of love and concern. And believe me, I want you to start, if you take away one thing from this reading, okay, I want you to start working on your mother wounds and heal that. How will you heal it? Heart chakra healing, solar plexus meditation. For the next 3 months, that has to be your religious practice. If you are somebody who's planning to start something and you have a passion, this is the Ace of Wands. Okay, work on your passion. Build yourself so big that whatever narrative you've built, that you need this person's security, whatever you've liked in them, let me tell you this, whatever you've liked in them, that's who you are going to become. Okay, if you think that they are really smart, you are the one who's the smart one. If you really think that they are authoritative, you're the one who's authoritative. If you really think they can take care of other people, you're the one who can take care of other people. You have projected your strengths on them, and you have somehow believed that your strengths are not enough. Okay, and they complete you in some manner, which is a false narrative. Okay, this is a karmic who has come into your life to get you to your own power, to balance your masculine and feminine energy. I strongly feel you tend to have over-giving problems. You give too many benefits to people. A typical Libra problem, by the way. Some of you could be a Libra Venus. Some of you could be a Libra rising. These things tend to show up for these placements the most. Extreme benefits of doubts. Okay, you consistently think that unless I don't know what super surety you're waiting for, because I think with this sign, spirit guides have given you a billion signs. You know, this consistent ghosting, this blocking, do you understand? That's a sign. But you don't want to take it because I don't know what kind of a sign you're waiting for. You've heard that meme. Oh, I asked my guides for a sign, but then they gave me a sign, and then I waited for a more signier sign. Yeah, you're waiting for a signier sign, and that's not coming. That's not coming. Where this will come is, this person will repeatedly come back. If you're watching this while I'm going to post it, there is a Mercury retrograde coming. This person will return to you, and this cycle starts unless you become this queen, because you are what you think they are. Not in the negative sense, in the positive sense. You are the one who can be wiser. You are the one who can be analytical. You are the one who can cut through that bullshit, assert your boundaries and say, you know what, I deserve better. And you don't have to have no more conversations, by the way. I think this pile has this problem, and a very quintessential problem with quite a few people I've seen. They think every time, yes, I believe that communication can solve many issues. But somebody who's hell-bent to just take a conversation to a place where they will leave you confused, leave you struggling. You cannot, have you ever heard you cannot have a conversation with a narcissist? I'm not calling them a narcissist, but you can't have a conversation with a narcissist and win. Because there is no way to win through them. They will always leave you feeling like that. Right? Cut your cords. That is my actual advice to you. Focus on your own passions. Build yourself. Because darling, you deserve this love. Okay? You deserve this love. Somebody who makes you believe that you are the sun of their life. You don't deserve this. You deserve to be the sun, moon, Venus of somebody's life, and that can come to you. That will come to you if you are ready to come into your power. And I don't think I've told you anything so far, by the way, which you did not know. Because look at this. You know what you're supposed to do, but there is something in you, that mother wound, that keeps bringing you back to the same cycle. Okay, where is this connection going? This connection will keep repeating this karmic cycle until you learn the lesson. Okay, water meditations, heart chakra meditation, Rama da sa sa se so hung. Love that. Sandra Rollis, another person I can strongly, repeatedly recommend. Okay, if you feel powerless, work with affirmations that are linked with understanding what power is. Power is not aggression. Power is not becoming stubborn. Power is not thinking that I know the best. It is rather flowing. It is rather trusting the universe to take you to a better place. You know, there's a certain amount of fear that I sense that you hold on to this person. I'll never find something as good as this. Nothing will great as this come up. And something will. After you watch this reading, literally ask the universe for a sign, and they will prove it to you that this was for you. Okay, you guys deserve better. I literally hope that you work on your mother wound heals. You know, there is a female in your life, by the way, who's already actually had that conversation as well. I don't know why, because I repeatedly kept sensing that conversation that I've had with many people, and it is a Libra card after all. You might have had somebody in your life who's repeatedly already told you all this. You know, this could be a mother, this could be a grandmom, this could be a office colleague. For many of you, this is an office colleague, by the way. This is somebody who's actually seen it through. In fact, perhaps many people around you have seen it through, because I think there's been an ongoing cycle. This has been 7 months, 7 weeks. This has been ongoing. Okay, and you can heal from this. Please believe me, you can heal from this. Okay, I hope this has helped you. I know this was difficult, but if it did, please do comment and tell me. And I'm sending you all my love, all my power. I know you deserve better love. I want you to go get it. Okay, take care. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome to those of you who picked this beautiful pile of malachite. This is a truth stone. That's what we call it. And this truth stone talks to us about crown chakra and third eye healing. Some of you are very strong psychics or work with some sort of a spiritual work who will watch this reading or who are watching this reading. Okay. This card will tell us where is, we have the sun card if you know anything, but this is where the relationship is. This is what the energy feels like, what's coming up, where the connection is going, and this is your guidance. This is further look. We didn't have enough space, but I do have a card for you here for your self-care as well. Okay. First, let's talk about what this relationship is about. Who is this pile not for? Let me first tell you that, because then you can know, is this you or is this not you? This is not a pile if you've been blocked ever by your person. This is not a pile for you if you've ever been ghosted. This is not a pile for you if they have not said I love you to you. This is not a pile for you if you still don't know what they feel about you. Okay, this is not your pile. This is a pile for people who have established the bond enough to hear the 3 golden words, I love you. Okay, this is a pile where, you know, those kind of things where chasing and attracting and does he like me? Does he not like me? Is when I like him, he doesn't like me, but when he likes me, you know, all those things that we go through, you've not been through that. Congratulations. Lucky. Lucky. What is going on in this connection? And I don't think it's ever luck. I feel it's more to do with the work we put in. It's the kind of self-healing we've done. It's the kind of partners we attract. So if any of that is happening to you, please click out and go pick another pile. This pile is for people who are in established, strong relationships and bonds. What is the challenge then, and what is going on? First of all, in the relationship, I think most of you are extremely busy. That is one message. You know, this guy has so much to deal with. Okay, so much to deal with. You don't fight at all. This is another pile which I feel, not fight at all in the sense, of course you fight in the sense of, you know, how couples fight, but it's not the kind of fights where you fight and you block each other, you fight and you don't talk to each other for a month. You can't stay away from each other for more than 24 hours. That is how you guys are. okay, then this is your pile. Then, you know, if your fights don't last for more than a day, because you can't be without this person, because this person will either come up to you and, you know what, I don't want to fight with you. A very strong EQ is here. Maybe this is you more than them, who will just go and have a conversation and, you know, why are we doing this? We have to be matured, right? This is a very matured pile. This is a very matured energy. Wow, after that first pile that I just read, this is such a change of air, okay? And I want you to understand that this person has too much on their plate. Perhaps you also have too much on your plate, which is why for neither of you, the relationship is not a priority. Okay, and I think most of you are okay with it. Perhaps your side, you're not as okay with it as they are, but they have too much to deal with. Okay, they have a strong father figure in their life, by the way, with the King of Swords. There's extreme masculine energy here, Sun, King of Swords, this fighter energy. You know, they've been raised to be that quote unquote masculine figure, and this could be a woman as well who's raised to be a masculine figure. What do I mean by that? You know, you always got to win, you always got to take a stand for yourself, you always got to go be the best at what you do, you always must be correct, you always must be wise, you know, this script wherein we are put under a lot of pressure to be the best at what we do, to be the absolute top notch, okay? And they take pride in it, okay? But somewhere it's also created a wound in them, okay? That wound is affecting your relationship at a certain level. This wound could also exist in you. You yourself might be somebody who deals with this PTSD. 6 of Wands for me is always a PTSD card because it comes right after the 5 of Wands. And darling, winning that competition was not easy, okay? Both of you are at a place where you're moving forward from many of your past lessons. This connection has perhaps also been built while you were traveling. Either both of you were traveling and this connection was made. One of you was, you know, you met during a travel, because these two talk about movement. Chariot is all about movement. You guys met during a travel, or you guys had, you know, something to do with traveling, and then the relationship cementing. Okay, maybe you guys were away from where you are, and you knew each other for a while. Okay, you knew each other for a while before this relationship became a relationship or connection or whatever, you know, whatever situation you are in right now. What is the challenge? The challenge is that this is not the right timing. For this pile, the only challenge is the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, and your guidance hence is 9 of Pentacles. Sometimes we have different priorities in life. You guys need to move ahead with your life purpose. Whoever has watched this reading, who is watching this reading, if you can please focus on your major life purpose. What are you here to do? Where is your career? How is your health? How is your relationship with your family? What inner work have you done? Believe me, you don't need to do anything else for this relationship. Okay, and I think many of you already know it. You already know it. You have a very open heart chakra. You have a very activated crown chakra. You know, many of you already intuitively understand that I just have to focus on myself and this person will show up. Okay. Many of you have felt a strong friendship with this in this connection. This is a King of Swords. This is a King of Cups. Okay. This is water and air coming together. When this is in the right equation, it brings a there's a supremely strong emotional connection here. Okay. There's great conversations, there is great chemistry, there's great emotional understanding, that is the kind of thing I have. I have a strong Cancer energy, strong Leo energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Those are the strong energies that I see, but most importantly, I see water and air here, okay, with the Leo, of course, showing up with the Sun. This person is very, very logical right now. They are very practical. They're trying to get more information about themselves. They're perhaps in their own soul ascension. They are in their own soul ascension. They're trying to understand who they are. Meeting you has been a game changer of their life. And I think they've told you this as well, that I was very different. And, you know, take it vice versa because it's a general reading. Maybe you feel that meeting them really woke me up to who I am. And where am I going with my life? What am I here to do? Okay, what is my life purpose? What am I doing on earth? You have started to ask these questions and you're gathering that information. And darling, what a journey both of you are on. Okay, this is a very, very emotionally healed relationship with these two cards as a combination. Both of you might again soon travel. If this is a long distance relationship, you might meet them soon. Okay, some of you will feel very, very drawn to take up a new spiritual practice within the next few months of watching this reading, and you must and you should do it. Okay, if you have that calling inside you, you know what, I just said next few weeks, and I swear I didn't realize it. This card is right here. Within the next few weeks, you will see some sort of a swift movement come in. Okay, and some changes are picking up. I strongly sense both of you will travel, or a confirmation of travel will come up, or an opportunity to travel will come up, but something to do with traveling will happen, or some sort of a movement. You know, maybe you move from one department to another, maybe you move from one location to another. There's a movement that will happen, okay, which will bring in a certain amount of good news, a blessing into this relationship. This relationship is a relationship many of you have lived in the past life as well. I do not like to call, how do I explain it? There is no one love of our life, because I've understood this over the years, of course, that love is of many forms, love is of many kinds, and we will keep on falling in love. But this is one heck of a lifetime love which has left a strong impact in you. You felt very healed, you feel very strong. Okay, somewhere though, there is a sense of sadness. You know, what is the sadness about? That sadness is, but I want more, but I want to do more, I want to be more, I want to spend more time with them, I want to, you know, and you need patience. All that this connection needs is patience. Okay, similar to, I think this is pretty similar across relationships anyway. The more you can build your own legacy, this is 9 of Pentacles, this is a legacy building card. Who are you without them? Who are they without you? The more you can build your legacy, the more healed this relationship will be. Your journey is all about your EQ. These two are your guidance card, and I have the green Taurus here. Okay. Work with sacred geometry if you're not already. Okay. In the new moon in Libra, which is a very strong new moon for relationships, which is upcoming, make a grid for your relationship, but not in the sense of, you know, attracting that person or healing the relationship or talking to them more. Or, no, not like that. It is more to do with how you process relationships and how do you balance. This person has an imbalance when it comes to being independent versus being needed. Okay, so this person is a supremely independent personality. This card talks about a very, you know, nurturing personality. Okay, how do you balance these two? I think this pile struggles to balance it, and that balance healing is what you need. Either you perhaps become extremely, you know what, I'm absolutely okay, I'm aloof, I don't care, I don't know where it's going, and it's absolutely okay, and you're also as practical as they are, or you become very, very, you know, emotional about this, and then you become emotionally charged about this. That balance has to come. That is what you need. Where is this connection going? Do we need to even talk about it? Come on. You know what this card means, right? It means happiness. It means joy. Do you see the word joyful? That is what is coming for you. A fulfilling, heart-loving relationship. That is what it is. I don't see massive challenges here. The main challenge is for neither of you right now, right here, this relationship is a priority. One of you is perhaps more okay with it and the other one is not. Both of you do have a strong affection for each other, but you tend to struggle when it comes to balancing it with your practical life. Maybe not, you know, maybe there's a long distance situation. Maybe you guys are very busy. Maybe you guys have, you know, there's some sort of a practical issue which holds you guys back. But like I said, there has been so much affection, so much chemistry, so much love here. Okay, there's a strong love here which keeps you guys together. Okay, use your hands, maybe make them a gift. Okay, maybe you are, like I said, I sense a lot of tarot readers here, by the way, because it has that spiritual crystal that you've picked. It has that use your hands. They might gift you something as well very soon. I don't know, for very few of you, this will resonate with 5%, but you'll get a gift. Okay, maybe a handmade gift for them. Okay, within the next few weeks, this relationship is getting to a better place. This is for sure. Okay, I'm not saying that you'll get an actual commitment if that's what you're waiting for. If you are already in an established relationship, you know, you're married, you have kids or something, this, you know, one of you might have kids, because the King of Cups here tells me about having kids. Okay, very few of you, but one of you have kids, and maybe that's their priority. You know, that's what they keep juggling with, or that's what you are very busy with. Your guidance, balance your individuality with the need to be in relationships. Okay, Your relationship is going to a definite better place by the next August, which is August 2022. But I don't know when you're watching this. You will see some solid movement, okay, which means cementing of a relationship happening here. Okay, again, travel is a repeated message that I'm getting. So perhaps some of you will travel together, and if you do get an opportunity to go meet them, please don't delay that. Please make that your priority then, okay? Honestly, I don't have a lot to share for this file because it is a good relationship. You're just anxious, maybe because it's not a very conventional relationship, maybe because you feel like we should be spending more time with each other, maybe because whatever it is. But if you're happy, then you're happy, right? I want to read this for you because I have such a happy feeling of this file, okay? I mean, what a shift change for me as a reader from 1 to 2. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Strongly, a long distance relationship is possible, or maybe they're just, again, some of you though, this is again for 1%. Some of you, one of you are going through a marriage separation or a legal separation with their karmic partners, and maybe you don't meet each other, or maybe you don't see each other because of that reason. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances. This is the Sun card, baby. Your inner child. Play, be happy, remain joyful. The person will come towards you. This is a wonderfully blessed relationship. This connection is just going to get better and better with time. There is more important and pressing items to deal with for both of you right now, and you know what those items are. This could be your career, this could be your finances, this could be your families, this could be anything, right? Focus on that, and I think this relationship has no issues, no worries to stress out at all. Yes, it's a slow moving relationship for some of you, but I don't think even that is worrying you, because come on, if you have that kind of a chemistry where you can't stay without each other for a day, then does it really matter when the day is, right? When that day comes, when you both, I think that is what your main concern is. When do I get to be with this person? Maybe some of you are waiting for a marriage, maybe some of you are waiting to move to the country that they are in, maybe you want more time with them and you're just waiting for that time to show up. But don't rush it. Heal your PTSD. Travel will happen for, I know I'm repeating this, but that is the main message here. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful relationship. Don't jinx it. Don't sabotage it. Let it go as it is. 8 is a very significant number for this, okay? With the Sun, the Leo, the, 5 and 3, 8. The 8th month, 8 months from now, whenever you're watching this reading, August, these would be relevant times for you to show up. Okay, I know this was short and quick because this was perfect. Okay, this is literally perfect. Don't make your mind make you cook up stories and sabotage this relationship. If this has resonated, please do tell me in the comments below that this was you, and subscribe to the channel. This is a general reading. Not every reading will be yours. You can always watch another reading I have put in the description box below. Take care. Bye bye. Hello and welcome. If you've picked your beautiful, wow, the stone is missing, citrine. Here we are. Okay. I strongly sense a lot of fire sign energy here, by the way. A lot of fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus as well, because this is a relationship reading. What is going on in this connection and where are you headed to? First of all, I see you guys have had a lot of disappointments in the relationship and overall as well, okay? And I sense that repetitive pattern of pain, disappointments, you trying to conquer your inner demons and then going back through that same cycle, okay? I've never sugarcoated anything, and I won't. It comes from a place of love, and I do not see anything that I'm going to say to you today which you perhaps don't already know. This person has made you feel bittersweet. There are good memories, but then there are bad memories. There are good memories, but then there are bad memories. Now, who is this reading not for? Let me first get that out of the way. This reading is again not for somebody who is perhaps being ghosted. This reading is not for somebody who is blocked. This reading is not for somebody who has gone through, there is a pile, by the way, in this reading, who it is for. You might want to click out and make another selection, okay? But if you've been ghosted by this person, if you've been gaslighted, if you've been, any of those things that we do childishly or toxically towards people, this is not your pile, okay? Yes, this pile has had fights. This pile has perhaps had breakups as well. Okay, but those breakups have also been, to a certain level, matured. Okay, those were not like ridiculous fights about, I had sex with someone and you didn't. How do I explain it? I'm not saying that young relationships are always immature, but this seems like a more middle-aged, sorted, coming together and parting apart kind of a relationship. Okay, some of you have met in the past lives, and there is a past life karma that you're solving. This could actually be a very strong soulmate of yours. This person and this in this journey, I think you have tremendously grown as a personality. Okay, you have tremendously become more stable when it comes to your emotional, how you understand, how you process emotions. That has drastically changed for you. Okay, that is one thing. One second, let me just set this because this is swinging too much for me. Okay, perfect, this is okay. What you need right now as a remedy, first things first, is you need to trust and have patience. I have the 7 of Pentacles in your guidance card. I have the strength here, and I have trust. Okay. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. You wanted a rose-colored bed, and that is not happening, and that is your main core frustration right now. Relationships, darling, are not a Bollywood movie or are not a fairy tale, and as much as we'd like them to be, as much as you and I would love them to be, they require work, they require patience, they require dedication. This personality or this relationship is helping you come to a more financially abundant place. You will recognize during this journey, some of you already have, a certain kind of a passion or a talent that you have, and this person has played a massive role in making you reach this place. Okay, in making you be this person that you are today. And if they've not already, then that is the journey. That is the reason why they've come into your life. They're going to help you build. You will build your own kingdom. Okay, for, I would say, for 60% of you, this person will be a part of that second phase of the journey. For 40% of you, that is where the journey ends. Somewhere intuitively, you know that there is a lie that you sell to yourself. I don't think this is the other person lying to you, but you sell a lie to yourself regarding this connection. Okay, and Spirit is coming in to tell you this relationship will drastically heal or get to a better place or move when you stop lying to yourself about whatever you're lying about. Okay, you would know what this lie is inside you. This could be a narrative that you've held on to. This could be a demon that you're fighting within you. But there is a deception that you keep yourself in. Okay, for some of you, this person could already be committed to somebody else. For some of you, it could be that you're patiently waiting for that relationship to get over, and then you move ahead with it. Okay, to be very honest, because I don't know why this message has to be heard, for some of you, this isn't the person maybe who's your final lover, if you know what I'm trying to say here, right? This is not a final lover situation, whatever that means for you. This might not be the husband or the wife. This might not be the final spouse, but this is a relationship which is going to leave you feeling better than how, some relationships will leave us like, why the hell did I have to even meet this person? That's not how you'll feel when this is done. You'll have good memories. You'll feel like this was totally worth it. I'm so glad I did what I did with them. Okay, because there is a transformation. There's an internal transformation that you're going through, and that is why this connection is in your life, for you to become a more patient personality, for you to face your real truth, for you to conquer these demons within you. Some of you have literal confidence issues, and this person has helped you become more confident or will help you become more confident. Do not chase them is one message I'm strongly hearing. Okay, don't chase this person. This person does not like people to, if you're the person who repeatedly texts more, who reaches out first, who calls, don't. Okay, not from a place of ego, but because they feel overwhelmed when that's happening. They may or may not say it to you. They may or may not express it to you. I think that is also a part of the lie that you know. You know you're not supposed to, but you still do for certain reasons, okay? For certain disappointments, for certain challenges. Wow, I literally had a throat chakra issue here. Communication is a problem here. Either one of you overshares or one of you tends to stay very quiet and does not express how they're feeling. Communication is a problem here, okay? I strongly feel that you guys should work with flower magic. If you know what that is, research about it. It might strongly help you. Because I have wild orchids and I have drink tea as your self-care ritual. Please switch a lifestyle to a more healthier place. I know it sounds funny when I'm doing a where is this connection going reading and a report card of your situationship, but your health choices are strongly affecting your mood and thereby affecting your relationship. Okay, your guidance right now is to start becoming more patient with your healing journey, and instead of consistently asking, is this the person, is this the person, is this the person, you wanted an answer. Well, the answer is unlikely for now, but this relationship is still worth it if you just stop asking these questions of, is this the person who I'm going to marry, is this the person I'm going to have kids with, is it not relevant. Not every relationship is going to be that relationship, and if you've reached that age, then you understand that friendships can be healing, right? We might have a soulmate bond. I have a strong soulmate feeling here. We might have a strong soulmate bond with people we are never going to be with as a husband and a wife. That does not dilute the importance of that relationship, right? That relationship stays what it is. But the script that you're holding on to is the core problem of this relationship. From this person's end, I do see they have too much karmic relationships at their table maybe. They might be dating somebody else. They might be... I feel they might also have financial debt of some kind, okay? They might be paying off a certain kind of a debt. They might be facing some sort of a father debt issue as well, okay? I mean, as in their father took a loan and then they're kind of paying it off, or there's a large home loan that they are kind of paying off, which keeps their mind consistently occupied there. Do they love you? Yes, but it's more of a sense of, that soft affection. It is not something like a... and there's nothing wrong with it. It's not a mad, passionate love. And I think that's what also frustrates you. You're looking for this mad, passionate, come after me kind of a love. And this is not that kind of a person. They're like, yeah, okay, I don't have Aquarius cards strongly present, but I sense that Aquarius energy here. Okay, they might not have Aquarius in their chart, but they have that, how some people don't... Relationships are not the be all and dead all of everybody in this planet, right? It's just something that comes and goes, okay? And it's not something that they sit and ponder about for months and years and weeks. And maybe you're somebody like that, and that's that disconnect that you're facing. And this person is into your life to help you become a more focused on your own cup kind of a person, focused on your own career, which is why I said this is going to help you build a home. This person is going to help you acquire more wealth, because they will teach you how to live beyond that love script. Okay, there's nothing wrong with being a love person, but there has to be a healthy balance of it, and maybe that's why this person has come into your life. Okay, this connection will stay in your life, but if you're trying to make this a person who's only for you like a romantic relationship, then maybe that's unlikely. Okay, that part is slightly unlikely, and again, tarot is current energy, of course. There's a certain amount of transformation for many of you that you're actually going through right now. And once that transformation is done, you will come into such a healed energy. Okay, some of you are literally going through, you have strong interest in organic farming, 7 of Pentacles with the drink tea and the wild orchids. You're interested in farming. You're interested in changing your life towards a more holistic space, and you should go after it. Definitely go after it. Okay, you've conquered many demons, and through this reading, I want to tell you that you have more strength in you. You have more power, and other people can see that power in you, whether you can or you cannot. Okay, please try to spend some time in the next 2 to 3 weeks soaking in some sun, some healthy sun. Okay, there's an October monthly reading which I strongly recommend you to watch, because I sense for this pile the Mercury retrograde might become more heavy on you guys. Okay, in what sense? You might be overthinking too much. You might, again, like I said, don't chase this person. You might want to call them. You might want to text them. They might call you, and then you just start off with your, what happened, this happened, that happened, and you just on and on and on about what's going on in your life. Okay, which is an indication of oversharing, which means, there's some wound in you to heal. Okay, be more grounded, and this relationship will become easier to manage. You're very in your head. Some of you, again, run this relationship more in your mind than actually it really runs. Okay, you're having conversations with this person consistently in your head, and then you get frustrated because you're not having enough conversations with them in 3D, right? Put your focus towards something else, and then this person will find you more... I don't know how to explain this without making it sound like as if it's a toxic one, because it's not a toxic relationship. It's just that people find those people more attractive, and it's a very natural thing. If you're more focused on your own inner power, you automatically become more attractive to everybody around you. Have you ever noticed that when we are shining, when we are glowing, when we are doing our own thing, and suddenly everybody from the past starts to show up? Why? Because that's the energy pull, right? That's how people are. People like to be around people who are glowing and in their power, and most people I've seen then will again go back and start focusing on it. That's what you're not supposed to do. Remain in your power. Remain in this energy that you are meant to become. Okay, some of you will build strong legacies here, guys, and this person is in your life to help you build that legacy. Okay, they're not perhaps the person whom you'll have the fun in that legacy, but they are here to play a massive role when it comes to you reaching that point of legacy. If this reading has resonated and if it has helped you find clarity in your mind, take the next step and you know where you're going with this, please don't forget to subscribe and comment and tell me who you were. I'm always keen to listen to you and see how this went. Wish you guys a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.